The group Christians in Politics remind us of an obvious fact. Only those who show up make any difference. Is your response to say you don't have time to be involved in politics? Your priorities are your family, your work and church. Whatever spare time you have is for recreation to maintain a balanced life. Those are important commitments, but so too is making a Christian influence in our increasingly secular society. Does your church have too many meetings that make your attendance essential? The doors of the churches in Calvin's Geneva were locked on Sunday night and remained shut until the following Sunday morning. The proper place for the faithful was in the world, being salt and light. Here's a question. How else is God's will to be done on earth as it is in heaven if we abstain from trying to influence how our society is governed? Getting involved isn't as hard as it sounds. We aren't all called to seek election to Parliament, but perhaps you have time to be a school governor. We don't all have to be party activists, but could you support one of the many campaign groups active today? We all have a duty to vote, but more than a third of us don't. The 19th century saw a struggle for the right to vote, but we're now seeing a slide into apathy and cynicism which are undermining democracy. We simply cannot complain about the moral and spiritual condition of our country and play no part in the processes by which it might be changed. Political involvement is not the only way to make a difference, but it is an important one in which Christian witness is needed at all levels. To make a difference, we have to be different. The biblical salt and light metaphor includes remaining salty. If the salt loses its saltiness, it's no longer good for anything. So if we want to make a difference, we have to stay salty with prayer, Bible study, and worship. Who will do this if you and I won't? Take some time to pray and consider what you could do to be more practically engaged in politics. Do you have a particular area of interest in society where you could make a difference?